or more open?
I think we should move everyone a little bit more forward. So Glenn, if you can come, yes, forward, and you guys come slightly forward as well. And I'm going to place myself like this over here, where I will be standing.
Okay.
Okay, so you're a bit closer. And remember, we're also going to have the arbor here, like you wanted. So you're in front of the arbor, the photographs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we're sort of not in the middle, as I'm walking down, you can kind of like just sort of position me in that right spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
We're outside the harbour.
Yeah. Right.
yes, you're outside the arbor.
It's over there. Yep.
Correct. All right, so, okay, so then I introduce you, introduce the wedding party.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll be introducing Jazz first, and, you know, saying something about you, Jazz. And then I'll be introducing Philip, the best man, and introducing him. And then I'll thank the friends. So I'll be thanking friends for being here. And then I talk about your story so far. Okay, so that little questionnaire that I gave you, I've, you know, written what you've both said down in a little story about that, how you met, what you like about each other, what you love about each other, and, you know, about your future together. Okay, then I go through and I say the monitor, and that is the fact that I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. And then what marriage is in Australia. Okay, then we go into the legal vows. And do you want to repeat after me, or do you just want to have them written out for you on
I
cards?
think repeat after you.
Okay, so I'll say, Chloe and Philip, could you please face each other? And then I say, Philip, could you repeat after me? I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Philip Goni,
to witness that I, Philip Goni,
take you, Chloe Rose Hendricks,
Chloe Rose Hendrick,
to be my partner in marriage.
to be my partner in marriage.
And then I say, Chloe, repeat after me. I call upon the persons here
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, Chloe Rose Hendricks, take you,
to witness that I, Chloe Rose Hendricks, take you,
Philip Goni, to be my partner in marriage.
Philip Goni, to be my partner in marriage.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. So when that happens, I'll come over, because we've got quite a big crowd, guests. So I'll come over this way with the microphone, so you can actually speak into the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Then
And
I'll
we don't
go.
have to hold hands for that.
You don't have to. Do you want to?
No, but is it like a legal,
It's illegal.
that you don't have to hold hands? Or...
No. They're the legal vows, but you might like to hold hands in the personal vows.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, so then I move back over this way and I say, Chloe and Philip have some personal vows that they would like to share with you all, and then Chloe, you're going to go first.
And that's when we'd hold hands.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
memorised them? I haven't memorised those, so do we just sort of keep them a secret until the big day so he doesn't hear?
Yeah. Keep those a secret.
Okay.
And you can actually have some cards
Oh, that's
that you could
okay.
give to Jazz,
Yeah.
and she can actually hand them to you. And when I come back, I will be leaving with you the microphone,
Okay. Yeah.
so everyone can hear you. Yeah. So you won't be able to hold his hands if you've got your microphone
And the
cards
card. Yeah. Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I
depending
think
on
my
the
hands
length-
will get too sweaty.
But depending on the
Easier to get
length,
ring on.
you might, you might want to have them written down
Yeah. Okay.
on cards.
Yeah.
And how are you going with your vows, Philip? Do you need some help?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
100%.
all right, so I
So
might
they're not
help you
straight
with that.
from Google.
Okay, so I can help you with that as well. All right, so then we have the ring ceremony, and Jeff, this is when you come in. So I'm out of the way, but I will come back for the microphone, take it from Philip, and say, now is the time to exchange the rings, so could the best man and woman come forward with the ring? Okay. No.
Wait. One at a time?
Yeah, so I think you should do it one at a time. Just go a little bit slower. Draw it out a little bit longer.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Because remember, this is a symbol of your love for one another.
Okay, so you want the
Okay.
rings now?
At the same time?
Yes.
Yeah, no. He's got his, yep.
So then
You do yours first and then
I do
You
the
have to give me mine because you took them back. Thank you.
right.
Yeah.
So then I do what's called the asking, the ring ceremony. Now it's time to exchange the rings. So could the best man and woman come forward with the rings?
Yep. Good done.
And I say, Chloe, from this day forward, do you choose Philip to be your husband, always loving him with all your heart until the end of your forever? And you say, I do,
I do.
and you place the ring on Philip's finger, and then Philip, from this day forward, do you choose Chloe to be your wife, always loving her with all your heart until the end of your forever?
I do.
Philip goes, I do, and you put the ring on her beautiful finger.
Will he have to take off the engagement ring, put it on, and then put the engagement ring on? How does
No,
that work? Does it
usually
go on top?
it just goes at the front
Okay.
there if you're wearing that
Yeah.
for the day, and then you change it over.
Okay.
Yeah. Later on. And then we have, it's with the greatest pleasure, I now pronounce you officially married, and you kiss. Okay. Crowd applauds. Your guests will applaud. Yay. Very good. And then I say, now it's time to sign the register.
Okay.
All right, so we put pen to paper to make it official. So we head over to the seat, over that way.
And so where do you want us?
And
when
so I want you guys just positioned over here.
Okay.
So
we can walk over there, over here? Do you want us over there?
you can actually sit down on the stool over there.
Okay.
All right, so you take the seat.
Yeah.
Okay. So while that's happening, then we have a reading by Kylie. So before you've come over here, and so I'll just quickly say that we're going to have a reading by Kylie Wilson, your friend Chloe, and she will be signing the couple's, whilst we do the registry, she's going to do a reading of the poem I Love You by Roy Croft. Okay, so then I'll have the documents here for you. So there's 3 documents with all the information filled out, and you just sign under the information that is on your side. All right, so you sign first, then I'll get the documents and I'll walk around to
So you will show us exactly where.
Ryan. Yes, and I'll show you exactly where to sign. Yes. Okay, so you sign the 3 documents first, Chloe, and then Ryan signs the documents.
Yeah.
And then I replace the documents over this way, and then I'll have Jazz come up, and she'll sign one by one.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I'll have Glenn come up,
Sign 3,
and he'll sign 3.
and I can't use my own pen.
No,
No,
we
you've
have
got
to
a
use the one pen
Right.
that I have here.
Right out.
It's a very nice pen. All right, then I sign, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so by then Kylie has finished her
So this
reading.
is at the same time or different time? While they're reading, we're doing this?
That's right.
Yeah,
While she's
okay.
doing the reading and I think one of your favourite songs is
Yep.
playing again.
Yep.
Then we have the signing of the registry.
Yep.
So then you two will stand up.
And do you present?
So then I'll present you with your marriage certificate. Okay, and then you can walk back over here. Whoops. I'll be over on this side then.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then we have our witnesses come back in.
And we can just stand together on the side.
Yes, you can, because you're going to walk
Yeah.
down the aisle
Behind them.
behind them. Then I introduce you, okay, as, well, I have the conclusion, first of all, and before we pop the champagne corks, I have something very important to say, and in fact it's the best part, and then I introduce you as Mr. and Mrs. Philip Go now. And then you walk down the aisle to your favourite song and you can hold hands. And then we have our witnesses,
Fantastic.
and then the mother of the groom and the mother of the bride,
Where's the dog come in?
and that side will all just stand up and walk down the aisle as well.
Now, how long on the first time when I walk down should I be going, or it does not really matter when I'm first walking down? Like, do most people sort of step like this, or am I just casually walking? Is
Just
there, like-
casually walking, I think.
Okay, casually.
Looks
I
a
don't
bit
wanna
stilted
trip.
if you like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Never
the
walking
scarf
like
up.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, so just casually walking, and then as soon as I get down there, we worked out that
So
we
hang
were
on,
just
should
going
we
to
do that again then?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that bit again.
Okay, we're
Okay,
gonna
so
go
the
there and
intro
wait.
part.
Just the introduction. If we do that again, then
Yes.
mostly for Philip's well-being.
Okay. So there'll be more. Okay. So the music starts. Oh yeah. You ready?
So we'll have the music starting.
Yeah, that will be the signal. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
we'll give you the signal. The music man will give you the signal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it won't be at the beginning of the song
Okay.
that you've chosen.
And do I just wait until she's all the way over there, stationary, and then I don't
And
want
then
like a big
you
dramatic
make your
pause.
dramatic pause,
Okay.
then your entrance.
Okay. And then when I get to this end, because I'll have a bouquet, I will give that to Jasmine.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
And she could also be holding your cards.
Yes. So she will have the ring, and the cards, and the bouquet.
Yes.
Perfect.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Philip, Jeff can have your cards as well in your pocket. As well as the
I
ring.
hope I got it.
Yeah. And at the
Okay.
start, I'm standing very much like this, open, and then I turn more like this for the vows.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're very personal, so
Yeah.
you want to be, you know,
Yes, facing one
yeah,
another.
facing one another and looking into each other's eyes and doing that.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so then once you're there, then I'm going to go behind Jazz and I'm going to stand in front of the arbor. So you'll have to be a little bit more.
Yeah, I was thinking
Forward.
like if the videographer or the photographer are doing this and we're not very centered, is there a way of like a signal that kind of gets me in a better spot in case I'm flustered on the day and I'm not in the right spot? Like maybe if you just sort of shuffle
I think
me around.
I think we can mark it.
Okay,
We'll be able to mark it,
perfect.
and the video, you know, will be here beforehand
Yeah.
and know exactly where you need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
to get the best light.
Okay.
All right. So remember though, I'm over here
Yeah.
to begin with,
Yeah.
and I do the introduction. You know, ask them to turn their phones off.
Yeah.
When can they turn their phones back? on?
Actually, no, I've done that before you arrive.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I've done all that before you arrive. Then we have the processional with you coming down. You're standing here. I ask everyone to be seated because they're standing. As you walk down the aisle, then they sit down. Then I do the welcoming to the guests. and I do the traditional acknowledgement of the custodians of the land. And then we have our guests supporting you and accepting this union, and they get a great buzz out of saying I do together.
Yeah.
So that's involving them.
And then do the parents know they have to say I do in those words? Is that part of what they have to, like they can't say yes? Do they know it has to
Well,
be?
what would you like? Would you like them to say we do or
yeah,
yes?
maybe. Because if they, maybe we do. So maybe we'll just coach them on that beforehand.
So they're saying that
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
But I will call upon them. I'll say
Okay.
Jane and Edward. Do you want them to stand up?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so Jane and Edward, they'll stand. I'll call them. First of all, do you welcome Chloe as a member of your family? So that's Philip's parents.
Yeah.
To give her your love and affection, and then they'll be upstanding and they'll say we do.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the same for your parents, Elizabeth and George. And do they accept Philip? And then they'll say we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I talk about, you know, you two being best friends, making the commitment to one another. Then we acknowledge, you know, those that are past as well. Then I introduce the wedding party. So I introduce Jazz, first of all, your sister. Then I introduce Jeff as Philip's best man. And then I talk about your story so far. So at this stage, I'm still over here.
Yeah.
And then the monitor, I tell the guests and you, I inform you that I'm a duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law, and what the law is in Australia, that it's a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Then we have the legal vows, and I ask you then, I move over here.
We start spinning.
Okay, so as I'm moving, just face one another. Okay, so Chloe and Philip, could you please face each other, and then I ask you to repeat after me, holding the microphone
And
for you.
Jazz, oh no, this is the legal one. So I
This
don't
is
need
the
that.
legal ones.
Yep.
Okay,
Perfect.
and then after the legal ones, you repeat it after me, remember, we have your personal vows. Chloe, I've got you going first.
So Jazz will come over and hand me the vows. Yep.
Excellent.
Microphone. Yep.
And then you hand over to Philip. Hand the microphone over. And you say what you love about Chloe, etc. And then you can hand it back to me, Philip. And we do the ring ceremony. Now it's time to exchange the rings. So could the best man come forward and the best woman. And then I say, Chloe, from this day forward, do you choose Philip to be your husband, always loving him with all your heart until the end of your forever? And you say, I do. And as you say, I do, you can hold, yes, put that on his hand. And then Philip, I say, Philip, from this day forward, do you choose Chloe to be your wife, always loving her with all your heart until the end of your forever? And you say, I do, and you place the wedding ring on Chloe's finger. Okay, so then I say, let's kiss. Lovely. And then it's time to sign the register. So I say, now it's time to put pen to paper and to make this marriage official. Could I please invite Jazz and Jeff to to go and sit over on the bench while the happy couple sign the marriage certificate. So you move over, holding hands, of course. Okay. And then I say, friends, we have a special inclusion now. Kylie Wilson, who's a very close friend, and she will be doing the reading of the poem, I Love You by Roy Croft. and then I come over. Kylie's reading.
Yeah, I think this bit we're
And-
pretty good with now.
So we just need to witness them sign. Is the idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need to know that
This
they're-
bit was all fine. I think, is everyone all right with this bit?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay,
seems good.
good.
We've got a
Everybody
usual-
Feel a lot more
happy with that run
comfortable.
through?
Yeah.
Okay,
Much better.
great.
Awesome, feels
Well,
good.
we'll see you on the big day.